Family. We back. Let's go.
I'm higher than my socks, twisted like my locks. Big up to the locks. I did a show with Josh. Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here? Did a show with Josh. Soon as I left the spot,
okay.
Pulled over by the cops. Them bitches found my Glock. They threw me in the box.
8 months tops.
Staring at the clock. Commissary stop. Man, we caught a 5 drop. The nigga jaw gon' drop. The bitches draws gon' drop. And then the calls gon' drop.
Hello.
I bought too hard, they flap, whoa. And all these bitches got ass. How did they get it so fast? They ain't have that in the past. I still smash in LA, they getting shot.
Bitch, you know the
dots. In my yeah, we on the yacht. Your bitch know where we dock.
Hold up.
I ain't from the know ya, but Tunch is still a soldier. And rest in peace the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia, yeah. And I fuck these hoes if I don't doze off on that drink. If I do, bitch, you to blame. Coochie lane, we stank. It better be the only thing. Big bank.
Take little bank, you know the game.
Molly bitches on your Carter. The fireman and fire starter need water. All your bitches, they prove. All my bitches, they new. They got more bitches than you. All of these hoes in cahoots. But my bitch keep me in the loop. She blow me like hot camera soup. My waters come out like a troop. Innocent boss, not a oop. Enjoying my financial fruits. I'm in a pineapple coupe. Passing you up like juke. Turn the head like a screw. Get that hoe a tip. Enough to buy a whip. Get that hoe some sip. She fall asleep, I dip. I'm rich, bitch. Money, Mitch. What's in that bag? 14 bricks.
You got 14 bricks in that bag?
Used to drive a Mozzie. Used to be locked up with the dude that stopped the shanty. Used to be in Holly Grove with dudes that cut the bodies. Don't you got so many hoes that call me John Dottie. To your bitch, I'm Mr. Biggs, my nigga Brian Osley. I'm kamikaze and you niggas Ronda Rousey. It's New Orleans, really rock. Drop it to the socks. Oreo Jordan, the ones that haven't dropped. Wait for Carter Pop to drop.
It's the oh.
Tell them bitches it's the rock, yeah. I'm throwing up the rock.
Yeah.
I ain't from Magnolia, but Tony's still a soldier. And rest in peace the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia.
Family. It's your boy Jay checking in. Family, I appreciate you pulling up, kicking it with your boy. We got some things to get to. All right, first of all, Young Thug has done a GQ interview. We definitely got to speak about that. Also, we got to speak about this Shador Sanders scandal. See what's going on with that. We're going to give you an update on Shannon Sharpe. And we also got to talk about Ye joining Twitch. But before we get to the end of it, family, thank you for pulling up and kicking it with your boy. All right. Family, I hope you having an amazing Sunday. I hope your weekend was good. My weekend was great. Pretty chill to be, quite honest. Did a lot of stuff around the house. Cut the grass. You may notice I swapped a few things around in this room. We still gonna have some more things come as well. But very chill weekend for me, family. Nevertheless, let's see here. I think we're going to start with some Shador Sanders speak. And again, family, I appreciate you pulling up, kicking it with your boy. Please be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Let's get into it now. Family, Shador Sanders, who was initially estimated to be a first, estimated to be maybe a first, second round draft pick, fell all the way down to the 5th round. But it also came with some things we didn't see or expect. For example, he received a prank call saying that he had been drafted when in all actuality he hadn't. Now I bring this up because the numbers that these athletes have are given to them and only them by the league. So no one else have these numbers. So how was someone even able to get this number and call Shador to give him a prank call? Now, family, if you ask me, I think they wanted Shador to crash out. All right. But before we get too ahead of ourselves, let's pull up some clips on what was going on. All right. Let's see here. Where do we start now? Last stream, we already spoke about we spoke about Travis Hunter getting drafted. Of course, he went number 2 to the Jacksonville Jaguars. All right. Now, here are the kids who made the prank call. Now, family, at one time I was really into college football. You know, I live in Alabama. And Alabama State is my first college football team because I graduated from Alabama State University. Let's go. All right. But after Alabama State University, in Alabama, you know, if you were into the football life, you had to pick a side. And it was either always Auburn or Alabama because that was always a huge thing in the state of Alabama. Now, it hasn't been as big lately. It kind of peaked, but it's still a rivalry. Now, I also had a secondary team, Mississippi State, because I got a lot of family in Mississippi. Now, I say all that to say this. You have to do the same thing in Mississippi. Either you're a Mississippi State fan or you're an Ole Miss fan. Now, family, it's very obvious why most black people aren't fans of Ole Miss. If you don't know, at one time, Ole Miss used to just wave the rebel Confederate flag in the stands. They had to ban it, and that was only maybe a decade ago, okay? You're talking about some different types of white when you're dealing with them Ole Miss fans, okay? So when I saw this prank call come out and I seen them wearing an Ole Miss t-shirt, family, I was not surprised. I cannot say I was surprised at all. All right? And it even speaks to where the root of the problem comes from. How did a Ole Miss kid get the number to prank call Shador? Now, I think I actually got a POV that's both at the same time. Pause. Let's see if I can pull that one up, actually. All right. Oh, and here we go. We got it. All right. So this is Shador Sanders thinking that he was getting drafted. Let's check it out. Oh, wait. Hold on. What's going on with this? How come I can't? What the hell? What the helly? Hold on, I'm trying to get out the way there. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Okay, boom.
Hey, is this Sheduer? Hey, this is Mickey Loomis here, the GM of the New Orleans Saints. How you doing?
Now look, if you can't see, this kid is actually reading a script. He got a whole script planned out to, you know, tell Shador here.
This is Mickey Loomis here, GM of the Saints.
How you doing?
Good, how are you, man?
Good, been waiting on you.
Yeah, we have. It's been a long wait, man. We're going to take you with our next pick right here, man.
This ain't gonna be nothing there.
Hey, but you're going to have to wait a little bit longer, man. Sorry about that.
What does that mean? What? What did he say? I don't.
Now, at the end of it, you heard him say, nah, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer, hung up, started laughing, having a good old hee-haw, right? And Shador's like, what does that even mean?
What does that mean? What? What did he say? I don't.
Now, if you can't see, hold on, my bad. You got Shiloh also right there, his brother Shiloh. And, of course, he's been with him the entire weekend, you know, eager to see, you know, where his brother falls.
I don't know. How you gonna ask us what it means and you was on the phone? You heard that?
You said you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Sorry about that.
Why did he call? What the fuck? Hey, that's I don't know what that was. It's 50-50. But nobody got this number though.
It was private.
Huh?
So, I mean, really imagine if he had his hopes up at this time that he was getting drafted and, you know, he really wanted to buy into this was actually the GM because, again, no one else does have this number. So how would anyone else besides a GM give him a call? Unless someone had access to all the numbers, gave it to this kid and had this kid call. But who would that be is the question. Who would that be is the real question.
Did they just troll, bro?
They can't.
Man, he just got trolled, bro. They tripping now, fam. Now I'm gonna crash out, bro.
It is what it is.
Now you see Dion Sanders right here with his kids.
They said we're gonna tell you what the next bit, but you gotta wait a little bit longer.
Looking at Shador Sanders. Another option. Tyler Shuck still on the board.
That's wild.
Jalen Milrow still on the board.
You know what it is?
Think about it.
It makes the story better.
The quarterback after the top.
Now I'm very glad Dion was here because that's probably portions of why Shador stays so calm. You know, these two have a great relationship with each other. So kind of sat back down with Pops. It's all good. We're going to keep, you know, waiting for our number to get called. My brother, Raw!
You the man. You the man.
Boy, I appreciate you pulling up, and you are absolutely correct, man. Racist groups did pull this together to put this, you know, to try to get them to crash out.
Two with number one, but Cam Ward went one. Jackson Dart went late first. Now he gets the third quarterback off the board. Saints in a dome stadium.
Who?
At the peak. Atlantic
The Saints.
Dome. The weather
They taking
Carolina
who?
up the bay favorable.
No, they ain't pick nobody yet.
Yeah, you would think so. I mean, I'm sitting here trying to read the body language of the people.
Yeah, me too.
I'm looking at Brandon Staley, the defensive coordinator. I'm going, does he look happy? Kellen Moore happy? Which one of these guys is really looking at Mickey Loomis going, hey, thank you for giving me the guy I wanted? You would think
Where that ball at?
the quarterback,
Where the football
given Derek
at?
Carr's health situation, would be something that they would want to impress. But wide receiver, the availability of their wide receivers right now, they have some health issues with wide receivers. Could that be a position that they
Now, again, one thing I liked about Shador, man, he really showed patience. He showed that he could stay calm in, you know, a somewhat tense situation. People were looking for Shador to be drafted in the first round, you know, max third. He eventually went at the 144th pick in the 5th round, which is absurd. You had every pundit, you know, Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharpe. Everyone spoke to how ridiculous it was that he went so late in the draft. And it's why is the question. And we're going to get into some of that as well. But in this moment, right after getting a call, thinking he was about to be drafted, instead of, you know, crashing out, kind of gets up, throw the ball around, he just kind of kicks back chill.
Who'd they get?
They didn't say yet. Sure.
They finished switch up.
What's up, Green Bay?
Nobody got chosen yet.
All right. With the 40th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Tyler Shuck, quarterback, Louisville.
Switch it up.
Quarterback?
So, you know, he's saying they switched it up, but it was a prank call. At this time, Dion doesn't know it's a prank call. And they eventually, you know, come to find out it was a prank call. And to be honest with you, I'm glad this video leaked. The crazy thing is, if you know you trolling this way, why would you leak the video and let everybody see your face? Now everybody know who you are. It's like, that's kind of dumb.
The most intriguing prospects.
Wow.
But let's stay with this though. Now, family, a lot of people are saying, you know, this was to humble Dion Sanders. At one time, Dion boasted about where his kids would not go if they were, you know, called to go to this team. There was a quarterback, I think his name was Eli Manning, who played for the Giants, and he went to Tennessee or Ole Miss. Where did Eli Manning go? He actually went to Ole Miss. Peyton went to Tennessee. I'm sorry. And when it was time to go get drafted, he had it worked out where he wouldn't go to certain teams. Now, he didn't get a lot of backlash for that, but when Dion came out and said the same thing, it seemed to have rubbed people the wrong way. I wonder why. Okay? Now, let's check out some of these interviews.
One of them is going to be one.
Let me see. Now, he's speaking about either Travis Hunter and Shador, or Shiloh and Shador. It's probably Travis Hunter and Shador, though. Let's check this out.
That's what I'm talking about. One of them is going to be one. That's what I'm talking about. One of them is going to be
speak it into existence.
And the latter one would not go behind 4. Now, all this is subjective because I know where I kind of want them to go. And let's not forget Shallow, okay? But I know where I want them to go. So there's certain cities that ain't gonna happen.
Okay, you on point.
It's gonna be it's gonna be an Eli. One of them.
So, you know, some people are trying to say this clip of him saying, you know, where his guy won't go is part of the reason he's going through what he's going through or went through what he went through. Let me see.
I won't allow him to play for. Whoa. This is my profession. I know what's behind the curtain. We ain't got to get back there for me to understand what's not prominent for my son. I'm not doing it. Ain't
And
no
if he
way in the world.
doesn't listen to you?
Who? No, you must mean owners, like not my son.
Have you told him privately who you would like for him to play for?
It's not like who I would like for him to play for. It's a couple teams that I won't allow him to play for. Whoa.
So he stood on this business now. You know what I'm saying? He stood on it. And I think he even tweeted about this one time. Let's see if we can also find that. Hold on. Let's see here. Roth, I totally agree with you. You know, the NFL is somewhat, I won't say a dying sport, but it's a sport where people are realizing how dangerous it is. It makes you question if it'll even be around, you know, in the next decade or so. All right. Now, Dion tweeted this. It states, and this was, of course, before the draft. This was, you know, leading up to these guys being eligible for the draft. Dion stated, I love what the Browns have done this offseason, but if I'm a young QB, ain't no way I'm going to Cleveland. I will pull a Eli Manning if possible. Hashtag think about that. Hashtag truth. Now, again, some people are saying these thoughts and opinions that Dion had, they put on Sheduer, right? So let's see here. Let's look at some more clips. Now these are a lot of Sheduer finding out he was drafted. Let's get some of these out of here too, because I got duplicates. Let's see. And this is the coach speaking about the quarterback they drafted in New Orleans, which I guess is kind of irrelevant at this point, because, you know, it actually wasn't the coach over there who gave Shador a call. Let's see.
It's my second day holding it. It's gonna ring in a minute.
Hold on, let's see. Looking for. Okay, now this is time spent waiting on his name to be called. Now, Shador, of course, to the right, and Shiloh, his younger brother, to the left, were both throwing somewhat a NFL get-together, waiting on their names to get called for the draft. They also streamed it live on Twitch. That's pretty dope. Now, this is Shiloh, you know, just kind of comforting his brother as he's waiting to get called, because truthfully, this was the talk of the draft. Why is Sheduer not being drafted earlier than what he did?
Me, bro, I don't even know what they're gonna do with me, bro, because they're doing you like this. They doing him, making him wait? Oh, buddy, me? Oh, you good, bro? You good?
Nah, they making light of it. You know what I'm saying? They making light. They making jokes of it. I mean, Sheduer again really handled this, truthfully, the best way he could. All right, now this was after the first night. All right, this was after the first round. They waited up to see if their name was gonna get called.
What's going on with y'all? What's up with y'all, man? We're here. We're in good spirits, of course. God don't make mistakes. We got faith in God no matter what.
Amen.
Whatever it is. Whatever it is, bro. We're not worried about nothing. What's going on with y'all? What's up with y'all, man?
Cool little message. You know what I'm saying? And he kept his head on. He kept his head cool throughout this entire process. Now, this was crazy. Young Dolph, God bless the dead, his son was also at the draft party, and he was trolling Sheduer. Nah, he violated Shiloh. I ain't gonna lie. He violated Shiloh. Yo, this man been working his whole life to get to this point, just for like a 7-8-year-old to come up to you like, with the last pick in the NFL draft, Shador Sanders, get your ass over there, man. And to be honest, Shiloh did get picked up by a team. We are going to get to that point, so that is fire as well. All right. Again, we had all the NFL pundits speaking about this situation. Stephen A. Smith, this is a damn disgrace. How in the hell is Sheduer not off the board, not drafted yet? Y'all still think this doesn't have anything to do with teams hanging on Dion Sanders? This kid is a first rounder. In a different way, this is Kaepernick all over again, being kept out. A damn disgrace. I don't care what anyone says. I stand with that. I totally agree. I totally agree. Let's see here. What? Huh? Wait a minute. Let's see here. Now, also, while waiting, man, look, my dog was throwing his own concert, man. My dog was throwing his own concert, man. And look, they wanted to see him sweat. That's why I'm glad he took this route. You know, again, he was dealing with prank calls, the pressures of why, thinking he was going to be drafted in the first and then not in the second, then not in the third. It was a real ego check. But instead of him showing that on screen, man, my dog was out here, you know what I'm saying, rapping, doing his thing, man. Now, this is his song. Got his own song he's performing here. I know them white folks was saying this and was mad as hell, man. My dog cool, calm, and collective. Alright. I don't want to over milk this because this ain't really a sports podcast, so I mean a sports kind of channel, so I don't want to over drag this, and we do got to get Shannon Sharpe as well. So I do just want to throw out a few more things. Young Thug did tweet about this one mad viral. Shador Sanders, at Shador Sanders, Tom Brady didn't go first round, kid. That's a fact. He did not. And we know Tom Brady is what? The GOAT. Quit playing. All right. Now, I'm not sure what's going to lead to these prank callers, but I really hope someone, they find some type of discipline. Okay. Let's see. We got some more before we just get completely off of this. This is when he actually finds out he has been drafted by the Browns, okay? Now, again, this is the 144th pick. At this point, he's already received the call, but he done received the call before. So he really is sitting here waiting to hear his name get called. Let's check it out. I'm so happy he did this as well because people act like he's just so cool and he got such a big ego as if he was going to, be upset by going to Cleveland or be upset with his name being called so late. Man, my dog went into a praise dance on their ass, man. Hold up. Damn, what happened? What's going on? Nah, if you ain't happy like this for my successes, don't fuck with me. The brother yelling loud as hell. It lasted long. I watched their stream when he got announced. It was too far. This is the reaction at the actual NFL draft.
And why are there cameras looking at Browns fans? Usually they're just wandering around. This could be the one. This makes no sense for the Browns. They just got Gabriel. No way. No way.
Now, whoever this is commentating this video, he's a hater. He's a hater. Now, what he's saying is the Cleveland Browns already drafted a quarterback. No way they're drafting Shador.
Cameras are everywhere right now. Usually they're just wandering around looking for random things. Yeah, this is not normal. This is not normal. Show this. This is not normal for them to be doing this for a third-day pick.
This is not normal. This is not normal.
This could be the one. This is making no sense for the Browns. They just got Gabriel. No way. No way.
No way.
Shador Sanders.
Okay. Round 5, pick 144 from a man who honestly could have been a first-round draft pick. Now, some of the experts say, of course, we all know this. The difference between getting drafted in the first round and the 5th round is the guaranteed money. All first-round draft picks, money is guaranteed contracts. When you get into the fifth rounders and all this, bruh, your shit is nightly. Nigga, you might go tonight. We don't know. All right? We giving you a, nigga, you damn near 1099. Okay? You damn near 1099 when it comes to this shit. Okay? But still happy for Shador. You know, one thing I hear a lot of the NFL players say is you on that same field as the man who got drafted first, no matter where you got drafted. We all in the same place right now. What we gonna do? All right. So very dope for Shador. One or two more clips. He jump into the pool.
Time to take the plunge and get into the National Football League. His long week of waiting to hear his name
Fire.
is over.
A dog jumped in the pool. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
What does that mean?
So this is him getting the call, the actual call before the draft. Damn, who is this? God damn. Auntie bad.
Congratulations. I'm going to pass you on to...
All right.
Thank you.
What does that mean?
Now, you got Dion here, and hey, Dion is thankful. He's grateful. It is ironic that he did a lot of talking about never letting his boys go to Cleveland, but when the opportunity actually arrived, you know, that's what it was.
Yeah, I get one of those chains though.
Of course.
Okay.
Keep your phone handy, okay?
Okay.
Came support. Thank you, everybody out there, all the fans. Hey, it's not time for a song, bro. No, I'm not. Thank you for the fans. Thank you for everybody. Thank you for the Browns organization for giving me a chance. That's all I need.
Fire, man. Fire, man. Fire. Happy for him. Happy for him. Now look, if he beats out the other quarterback and they have my dog start, then we definitely room for the Cleveland Browns, although I don't really watch football. Dion pulled up, thank the people on the stream, thank the Cleveland Browns organization. They playing Dion's song now. Now, here's the thing. Shador Sanders also went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as a free agent. Fire. 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 So Shiloh is also going to be playing this season as well for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Man, Dion got to be proud, man. Both of his boys in the league, Travis Hunter He went number 2.
Here we go. Tampa Bay. I like this, though.
This is dope, man. This is dope. You know, I'm always in the weeds with some BS stories, but whenever we have something dope like this pop out, man, I feel it is still important to cover these type of topics. You know, you got a black dad with his 2 black boys, both going into the league. This is rare air. Second generation NFL, hopefully stars. But regardless, you know, just the love and compassion that this father had for his kids, and the, you know, inspiration that their father must have been to them, led to both of his boys being drafted, going into the NFL same year. Fire.
Bowles is defensive-minded guy. He's brilliant. He's a good brother, too. Good brother, good human being, good man. I'm excited for you.
You're a good dad. Hey, W Dad in the chat. W Dad. You're a good dad. Look, you see them? W Dad.
What does that mean?
It means you're a good guy.
Okay, because I don't know how to do this stuff.
I don't either. Shout out Dom, everyone.
You learning?
Hey, but I appreciate y'all staying tuned this whole day, this whole process. This has been a crazy past 3 days, but
yes, it has.
Y'all see can't nothing stop us.
Why? Tell them why.
Because it's W God in the chat.
There you go.
We're not worried about none.
At all.
Amen, brother. All right. Let's move on. Let's get to some more things. Do we get into Ye now? I think we do. So, family, Ye has been on a stretch. Man, look, if we talking about like crash outs, this has to be like Lil Wayne in 08. Like, bro been stupid crashed out. KanYE been crashing out every day over whatever. It don't even matter. You know, he connects with streamers, then beefs with the streamers, then reconnects with the streamers. So what do we got going on? Kanye West started his own Twitch, and within 7 minutes, he got banned from Twitch. Now, I wish I could actually show you the entire stream because it's only 7 minutes, but of course, if he got banned from it, then why would I play it on stream, right? But we are going to play some clips from it. So let's check it out. Hold on. Let me get rid of all these. Let me see here. I think that's all Thug. Of course, we're going to go through this Thugger interview. The actual entire interview was pretty short. Okay, here we go. What do we start with, Ye? Nah, we ain't gonna start with that one. So, do we start with Ye Neon stream? Maybe we do. Let me get these out of here, out the way. Okay. Family, again, I hope you're having an amazing Sunday evening. Hold on, I'm trying to get some of this stuff out the way. Of course, Shador also say thank you, God, for everything. Fire. Let me see. Yo, I got so many bookmarks. Now, this is the entire interview. You know what? I just said all that, but you know what? I'm going to actually try to skip through it because I kind of heard some of this. So I know when it gets real crazy, and it's kind of towards the end. So let's check out this. Now, this is Kanye's actual Twitch, and this is his first stream. Now, he starts the stream actually on the phone with, you wouldn't guess it, Top 5. Now, family, I don't know if y'all remember. He's speaking on the phone right now with Top 5. Family, literally about 2 weeks ago. Let me see here. Top 5 Kanye West. And let me do this real quick. So, Top 5 threw up this post with the boy, Drizzy, and you had, let me see, I'm sorry, hold on. Top 5 threw up this post with Drake. Now, of course, Drake, Ye, they've been having their beef going on, but then you also had The Game say Big Montings on it, which led to a beef between Ye and The Game. But KanYE, when he saw this photo with Top 5 and Drake, he stated, "Why Game, who I gave 2 Maybachs to, is showing love to Top 5, who calls threatening to kill me. Well, I guess I'm not going to be executive producing that album anymore." Now, with this time, he was blaming Top 5 for allegedly making threats on his life. But now, the beef has been squashed, and they are friends. Okay? Dag, now I lost that 7-minute interview. Let me get back to it. Here we go. So, let's... What the hell? What the hell on? Am I still streaming? My shit froze. What the hell? Bruh. Bruh.
News broke that the state of...
Okay. Nah, my shit locked up for a minute there. Like, it had to make sure I paid the bill for a second. It came back that I paid the bill. They let my shit go. What the hell? Y'all seen that? That was kind of crazy. It's still doing it. What the hell? All right, let's get to it. Where were we? We were at the 7-minute interview. Oh my goodness. I just had it, bruh. I just had it, bruh. I'm sorry, family. I'm scrambling and scraping right now. Pause. Here we go. All right, so again, he is speaking with Top 5 on the phone and literally speaking to Top 5 the entire time until he gets banned.
All the strings, because that's how we're going to take the power away from the old system. Like, the system, they scared of TikTok, right? What I love, yo, Lucien, Vivendi, French Bank, I got to give y'all a pat on the back for that Grammy shit. And now y'all got Kendrick at 24, right? Y'all got him at, you got me at 24 Grammys, him at 20. Now, we know the shit made up, but regardless, you know me, I deserve every fucking Grammy. I mean, even though I never won a Grammy against a white person, but I deserve every Grammy that I got. And niggas can't even really tell me a Kendrick song. It ain't nothing, it ain't about Kendrick, it ain't about Virgil, it ain't about none of this shit.
Now look, saying you can't name a Kendrick song, that's just sped. That's just sped.
Tell y'all some shit, nigga. I've never been an assistant. You know what I'm saying? Born king. Born king. Born king. You gotta understand, when, you know, Kim was Paris Hilton's assistant. I should have had babies with Paris Hilton over Kim Kardashian.
What? Let's hear more about this.
You guys, could you imagine if I had kids with Paris Hilton, how many hotels I have now? You get what I'm saying?
Nigga, you had a baby with a multi-billionaire though. Like, Kim owns shit as well.
Think about that. Think about that. The Hilton. You know, the Hilton shit. Because I think y'all staying in the Hilton right now.
And KanYE, you still on the nitrous if you think you would have joined that white family and they would have started giving your ass hotels. You'll be in the same damn predicament your ass is in with the Kardashians, and then you would have been saying, what if I had a baby with a Kardashian?
Now, the fucking Edition Hotels is a Hilton. know what I'm saying? And Paris Hilton had the vision, and then that's what happened. Kim was like the Virgil. Kim was like Paris Hilton's Virgil. And that's what happened. If you like Arnold Schwarzenegger and you have a kid with a nanny, the nanny only power is to take your kids. So Kim's only power is to take my kids. I had a baby with a fucking assistant, bro. And then put her on Vogue. Then put her on Vogue, bro. You can't put no motherfucking.
Wait, you put Kim on Vogue, and the only thing Drake has been saying is, I need the bitch off the cover of the Vogue. Okay, interesting. I'm picking up.
Assistant on Vogue, bro. That's exactly what Bernardo know did, and it's king time now, bro. No more motherfucking assistants, no more hugs. That shit light, bro. That shit light. Like Cardi album was trash, bro. Motherfucker.
This nigga was clearly lying.
Yo, I'm glad he said that, family. How do y'all feel about Cardi album? I love Cardi album, but I hear niggas talking like Cardi album have just come and gone. I'm still listening to this shit. I can name tracks off of that motherfucker right now, still banging crazy. Why is he capping like Cardi shit whack?
Fucking Evil Jordan is like the Benjamins. It's one of the best, illest songs ever. That's inside of him. Them fucking choirs on motherfucking Crush is like two niggas thinking they Ye in the studio talk about what would Ye do without calling Ye. Call Ye, nigga. Try Cardi, call me, nigga. I wouldn't have did that. Them niggas, matter of fact, Cardi stole my producers, bro. Stole OG Volta. Yeah, nigga.
Nigga, is anything not about KanYE?
Stole the skinhead swag. Where the swastika, nigga?
Wait a minute. Yeah, he say some bullshit right here. Let me fast forward some.
Fucking Bob Iger. It's no more hugs. Netanyahu. You Jew niggas is.
Okay, hold on. When I start hearing him say the J word, you just gotta move forward about 10, 15 seconds.
Blunt circumstance, like the fact that he been overweight is like me being from Chicago and niggas looking at me like a.
Wait a minute. I think, yeah, see, he get to saying the F word here, dropping a lot of bullshit.
I'll be next to my gangster disciple niggas and they was dissing Chance to me, but really they was dissing me. Cause they was like, no, we need like a real, cause Chicago is the #1 killer city, blah, blah. We need a real killer nigga like how they got, New York got Jay-Z. They respected that. It's like, this is a real hustler. This is real. They wanted that, but they didn't get that. They got this faggot ass nigga talking.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. And that's why Twitch banned his ass, because he's dropping the F word. Of course, we do not tolerate or agree with any usage of that word.
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck camera. I always respected. Hold on, I got to slide myself, whatever that means and shit. I'm not, you know, but I'm not shooting nobody. I'm not fucking getting nigga that's like, yo, I love Cameron. I respect this nigga's an ill ass nigga, bro.
Now, of course, Cameron spoke about the Cousin song, and he also spoke about. Nah, he was speaking about Shannon Sharpe. I'm tripping now. He spoke about KanYE and the Cousins.
Oh, he like a nigga. But you're just better than Cameron. I'm just better than these niggas, and by the way, they jealous, and I get it. Everything I do is to get these niggas. They gonna be jealous I know how it is to be jealous. I was jealous of Virgil. I was jealous of Drake. I was jealous of Elon. Elon that gave me so many passes, bro. I done like kirked out on Elon and shit before, and he still gave me this platform. And having this platform made me say, fuck the Elon, and you keep going to your credit card, and that shit never goes off. Nigga, it's like the store can't outbuy you. You can outbuy the store. That's what this Twitter like. That nigga made a monster. Elon made a monster by not turning my shit off this time.
Nigga, imagine saying a nigga made a monster just because you can tweet some bullshit.
Now y'all seeing a different level, nigga, bro. It's like, I can say whatever. My wife was sitting there, and that nigga's like, yo, give me like $3 million for this, for the church and shit like that. And Barbie hit me and said, nigga, you bet not give Mace none of that money. And you know with me, it's like, I love Mace. He one of my top 5 favorite rappers is Simplicity. And then, but niggas like, they want to come and take advantage, but obviously the money never, God bless me with the money, right? And by the way, it's like when Game asked me for the Maybach, he asked me to borrow the Maybach.
Now, I'm glad we got to this part too, because we did a whole little video about this Maybach thing. Now, he's saying Game asked him to borrow the Maybach, but that could just be, you know, cap talk. Like, you know how somebody might have a brand new car and you mess with them like, bro, you got to let me whip that. And the nigga being like, oh, you want to whip it? Shit, you can have it. And you know, in the world that Game live in, that's reality. A nigga like KanYE, a multi-billionaire, yeah, he'll really just give you cars like that, and you was joking. But he says, you know, the Game asked to borrow the cars, because I always wonder, why did he just give him the cars? He said the Game asked to borrow the car, and he just gave him the car.
They want to come and take advantage, but obviously the money, never God blessed me with the money, right? And by the way, it's like when Game asked me for the Maybach, he asked me to borrow the Maybach, right? And I was like, yo, take the Maybach. So I want to know what the whole connection, because I'll be down. If I'm talking to you, I might as well talk to Game, because I stopped talking to Game because he was hurting your shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, how you trying to be out here like, I'm in LA, I got your back, and blah, blah, blah. But then you're hurting a nigga shit that's threatening me.
All right, so now he's basically saying he might as well squash it with the Game because, nigga, hell, why would I still be beefing with the Game if I was beefing with the Game over him harding your shit? What else, KanYE, do we have? Let's see here. Now, this was also him on the stream. I think we missed this though. This when he was speaking about Doechii.
Niggas like, who is Doechii? Is how you say her name, Doechii?
That's an industry plant too.
That's what I'm saying. Because as soon as Doja Cat, who's talented, crazy, this and that, as soon as she started popping all this Nazi shit, whatever she do, and I'm mad niggas got me on stream because I put back in my old teeth, just cause like niggas like who.
Oh wait, why he put in his old teeth is crazy. Hold on, let me find the rest of that clip. Now you heard what he said. He said, I hate niggas got me on stream because I put back in my old teeth. Why did KanYE West put back in his old teeth, right?
That's like flawless. Like,
it is the jewelry.
Yeah.
You know who got this from me? My new dentist. My new dentist, Trav. My wife made me stop going to the old dentist because for some reason every time I walk back, I'm why you walking like this?
What? Family, if you missed what he said, his wife made him switch dentist because every time he left his old dentist, he'd be walking funny. I'm gonna play it again.
The jewelry.
Yeah.
You know who got this from me? My new dentist. My new dentist, Trav. My wife made me stop going to the old dentist because for some reason every time I walk back, I'm why you walking like this? No man, I had it ain't his fault. I had some nitrous. I had nitrous before, you know. I used to. I mean, your homegirl from Japan put me on. I would be a doctor, and I would. Yeah.
More yay. Let's try to get all the yay out the way before we get on to the next segment. The next segment, I think we're gonna go ahead and get into Young Thugger, who I truly think is about to drop a classic. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Why this is Young Thug speaking on why he don't talk to Ty Dolla no more. Quick clip.
Vultures 3 also, I'll be with it, but I don't think Ty talked to me no more, so I don't know. You good?
Hope you squash it with Ty.
Yeah.
Basically, Ty.
Vultures 3 also.
Basically, Ty, you know, got tired of Ye crashing out, talking crazy, and he got the fuck away from him.
Someone said add net spin.
Now, I didn't even see this clip. Let's see what the hell going on here. So what? I think Ye is getting like a facial here. Is he getting his feet done too? We can't see his feet. Okay.
I don't know who it is.
Net spin. He's like a 18-year-old rapper. Shut up.
Shut up?
Yeah.
We're telling him the song though.
Man, when you KanYE rich, I don't know if the nigga just got a haircut or if niggas just wiping his face midday for no reason. Niggas just literally might be wiping this nigga face for no reason midday. Nigga just rich like KanYE face. Nah, that nigga got to be on the nitrous right now. The fuck? life. I apologize, family. Saw this clip pop out. I didn't know what the hell was going on. Now we do got more Ye. So he did a stream with Neon and Sneeko. If y'all don't know, that would be these two gentlemen on the top right of the screen. You got Neon to the left, you got Sneeko to the right, and they were doing a collab stream with KanYE, but some things weren't going to KanYE's liking, so he had to kind of get them straight. Now, you can't see him here, but he's speaking with Neon and Sneak.
Didn't like have eye holes in it. And yes, I did wear it before, and I don't mean to be rude to you guys. Gentlemen, do not cut me off while I'm in the middle of my sentence while we're talking about it. I know you guys might do that on streaming. Just don't do that here, and I prefer that when I'm done talking, you guys say, yes, sir, as opposed to, thank you very much, sir.
Now, I think this some cuck shit, too. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Ye get off on, like, trying to bully people around a little bit, like, just being on some bullshit for no reason. Listen again.
Didn't, like, have eye holes in it. And yes, I did wear it before, and I don't mean to be rude to you guys. Gentlemen, do not cut me off while I'm in the middle of my sentence while we're talking about it. I know you guys might do that on streaming. Just don't do that here, and I prefer that when I'm done talking, you guys say, yes, sir, as opposed to, thank you very much, sir.
Awkward.
But you guys would definitely be, you should have been able to find it by now. That's
Yeah.
what's dope about streaming though.
Yeah, it looks like.
Okay. And I think we had another moment like that.
Mask worn in Donda season that didn't like have eye holes in it. And yes, I did.
Oh, wait, nah, this the same one.
Gentlemen.
Hold on. Let's see. I think we had one more where KanYE was with Sneeko and Neon. Now, of course, as we already said, KanYE's Twitch has already been suspended, banned. Who knows how long that will take for him to get it back, if he even gets it back. Let me see. Now, this was him speaking about Playboy Cardi.
Oh, I gotta tell you another thing that Cardi said to me on the phone, nigga. This nigga told me he was at the chateau with a gun, nigga. Another thing that Cardi said to me on the phone, nigga. This nigga told me he was at the chateau with a gun, nigga. What that mean, nigga? And then nigga say he don't be on the internet. It's like, if you don't be on the internet, what we talking about then? Then I ain't say nothing then.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. KanYE really just be mad yapping, bro. Nigga ain't talking about shit, man. I think KanYE got some music coming out, man. I'm almost done just hearing KanYE yap. Literally just yapping about nothing, bruh. This nigga ain't talking about shit, family. This nigga is not talking about shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, this was funny. He did get into it with Lil Boosie. Now, Lil Boosie came out and spoke about how he felt bad for KanYE. You know, he heard the Cousin song, and he was speaking about the trauma that KanYE obviously had went through in his life. Let's check out actually exactly what Boosie said. Hold up. Now, I definitely got a high screen to show this shit, because this nigga here, boy, ain't no telling what's gonna pop out when you talking about Boosie. Let's see here. Okay, this was the post here. All right, so you had, hold on, my bad. Yeah, Boosie State. Damn, KanYE, I feel bad for this dude. This dude been through some shit, bruh. The rants make sense now. This man was ucking yick as a child, shaking my head. His mind is fucked up. I hate him having to go through this as a child. This man coming for any and everyone with a rapture. Whoever wronged him, they in trouble. Now, you get KanYE responding to Boosie. Now, Boosie ain't really even say nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? He was really showing empathy, because we know how Boosie give it up. He actually got another post on his page. I can't even show it. He giving it up too crazy. All right? He giving it up too crazy. let's see here. So let's find that Bootsy post again. That's what we just played with the gun. Bootsy. Yo, I gotta do better. Alright, so here we go. Now this is KanYE responding to BOOSIEBADAZZ.
I know that nigga smell poor. I never met him. That nigga
Damn.
smell poor. You know, that nigga is poor. What are we talking about smell?
Yeah, Boozy got to stop talking shit.
But he there. That's what he there to do. They took a piece of shit and made him talk shit. He talking himself. He shit.
They took a piece of shit and made him talk shit. Damn.
Talking shit.
That's a bar.
But by the way, that's what he there to do. They took a piece of shit and made him talk shit. He talking himself. He shit. He talking shit. But by the way,
now, you know, Boosie did respond. We can show one of them. We can't show the latest. Now, the first thing he says is, yeah, you better chill, LOL. Listen, all real niggas know when a real nigga hitting you with the LOL, ain't shit funny. That's a fact. Ain't shit funny. He will go on to say, I smell LOL. Never. Your mouth smells like a ham and cheese hot pocket when it come out the microwave. What you need to do is watch what you tweet, bro. You have sons who look up to you and value your words. You just motivated your son to put an ick in his mouth. You're making your son suspicious of what a ick tastes like. Yay, the professional ick sucker. I'm telling you, don't play with this man. Because when he get to cranking it up, boy, touchdown and call as hell. We talking about Boosie Badass, man. Now, again, he threw up some more posts. Family, if you're interested, you will have to go to his page to see it. I can maybe read it, but I can't show it. Let me see. Hold on. I can read it, but I can't show it. What'd he say? Oh, you know what? I just read it to you. Thank God that the photo that comes along with it was not shown. Because the photo is crazy. The photo is crazy, family. I'm not going to lie to you. All right? Damn, then I almost just leaked the photo. Geeking. All right. Let's get into Young Thug. Now, family, Young Thug did a... Hold on. Young Thug did a interview with GQ where they asked him some questions that we were all wondering. One of them being about Gunna. So we're definitely going to get to that as well. He speaks about the upcoming album coming out. And I think we got majority of all of the clips. The entire interview was only around 28 minutes. And I got a fair share of the clips. So I think we got all the main points in this. If we do miss something, we can actually go back and watch it in the interview. I think we're going to start in random spots with this. So let's get to it. Now, ironically, the first clip we're going to look at here was the initial beginning of the interview. Now, this was during the time where Georgia was thinking about revoking Young Thug's probation. All right?
10 minutes before we start recording this, news broke that the state of Georgia is seeking to revoke your probation. You might not know a lot right now. Do you know anything?
What kind of jacket is that?
That's Young Thug, but you probably knew that.
Too cool. Too cool. News just broke. They want to lock me back up, man. What kind of jacket is you got on there? You think I'm worried about some bullshit like that?
Since breaking out in 2011, he's defined the sound of it.
Let's see. All right, so here he speaks on the reason him and Rich Homie Quan grew apart. Now, we also know, you know, it was some tension between these two when they stopped messing with each other.
A lot of that early stuff was like Rich Gang. It was like with Rich Homie Quan. Why did that partnership end?
I think we just grew and became our own bosses and men, and then we didn't want to keep doing like the Rich Gang albums. We were getting bigger, so it's like I want to do my own shit. Now
this is true, but from, the tales is Rich Homie Quan didn't want to really be Rich Gang. He wanted to kind of still have his own solo career and do his own thing.
Like,
You wanted to do your own thing.
I think he did. I was okay with it, but because I feel like I love music, but I don't care about song. I'll have a #1 hit record song, and I'll put you on it. I don't care.
Right.
It's just like, so what? Whoever goes to the top with you, go to the top. I don't care. I never was the guy that cared about that type of stuff. So I would have been okay with just like keep doing it, and we still was dropping our own music at the same time of doing that. So it's just like it really was bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess like everybody couldn't see that, so people just do things, make mistakes.
Okay, let's see here. Now here's when he is asked about Gunna. Okay, let's check it out.
And stuff like that. I just like to help people.
One of those artists was Gunna. You guys did a ton of songs together.
Yeah.
Very successful on your label.
Yeah.
He was arrested about the same time as you. I think a lot of people wonder what that relationship is like now.
Yeah, I know everybody wondering that.
What's it like?
I don't know.
I guess that's his own form of answer, huh?
You like to like plow?
I do, absolutely.
Deep into things?
Yeah. I'm a pro.
That whole speech you gave me earlier, like, yeah, I'm new to this shit. All this shit was just cap.
Oh, no, I'm new to the cameras. The interviewing.
Okay.
I'm not remotely new to.
Yeah. I thought you was gonna lie because I saw you a few times interviewing.
Those are the only ones I've done on camera.
So Young Thug did a good job of kind of also moving on the conversation. He asked him about Gunna, and he attempted to dive deeper into it, and Thug just tried to put that on Front Street and turned it into a conversation we had earlier. Just moved past it. But that was the only thing he spoke about Gunna. He don't know, right? Which we know what that means, right? It's no relationship. They are not speaking. Thug even had audio going out when he was locked up, attempting to step on Gunna's album release by getting, other artists on his project that dropped, if I'm not mistaken, the following weekend, and it was called Business is Business.
Together?
Yeah.
Very successful on your label?
Yeah.
He was arrested about the same time as you. I think a lot of people wonder what that relationship is like now.
Yeah. I know everybody wondering that.
What's it like?
I don't know.
I guess that's his own form of answer, huh?
You like to like plow?
I do, absolutely.
Deep into things?
Yeah. I'm a pro.
That whole speech.
Okay. Let's see here. What else? Young Thug on being banned from being in Atlanta. Now, of course, part of his stipulations of being released was he could not live in Atlanta for a few years.
I was already out of Atlanta before this case.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I lived in LA.
Like fully in LA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, family, hold on. How are we rating this drip? All right? How are we rating this drip? Now, one thing I do like about this mask, and you can't really tell here, but it's other scenes where this fur on the side, it almost looked like it's alive, and it looked like live tentacles just kind of moving out. It's like on some futuristic shit. Like, of course, I could never wear this, but, I don't have the swag of Thug. Oh, it's this drip. It's this drip. Hands, you can't see them. The only thing you got is a thumb. Jacket kind of look like it's part made of shark. And I don't know, gladiator, I don't know, right? What we doing?
Since like 2017.
So you don't really feel like you're in exile or anything?
Yes.
You do?
Absolutely.
Well, if you can't go back, then I guess by definition, right?
Can't go home. It's crazy.
What does that feel like?
It just feels like abuse. I was already out of Atlanta before this case.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah, I lived there.
Okay. Let's see here. Like right here. Like, look at the tentacles on the mask. It look like they're alive. Like, it look like they moving.
I love people so much to the point where the only thing that'll make me not love you anymore or just like dislike you is like betrayal. Like real life betrayal when life is dependent on it.
Is that something you felt like was happening?
Betrayal happen every day.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know that. I mean, you gotta ask. I feel betrayed. I feel fucking jaded. Like, it's crazy. I love people so much to the point where the only thing that'll make me not love you anymore or just like dislike you is like betrayal.
And this could also be taken as shot to Gunna, right? We know Gunna did get released from prison by state, and YSL is a gang. And at the time, we didn't know if Thug was going to be locked up for the rest of his life or what was going on. And Gunna making that statement did not help Thug at all at the time. Now, by the grace of God, Thug did get out of the situation, at least to this point. But I can understand him being like, yo, I did so much for you and you turned your back on me, right? Let's see here. All right, Thug speaking about how he feels about lyrics being used against him in court.
You had lyrics of yours used against you in court. How'd that feel?
I feel kind of crazy and cool because it's like, oh, everybody listen to me, you know?
Yeah.
But crazy, like the first fucking amendment is freedom of speech. Like, it's crazy. Well, third or fourth, but like the top five.
Nigga, I don't know which amendment is freedom of speech. That's like number one.
I understand correctly, part of the terms of the probation are like there's certain things you can't talk about, right? On records now?
Like, I can't do nothing like gang things or stuff like that on the internet.
Right.
I could really talk about what I want to talk about in music.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay, so it didn't feel inhibited in any way on the new record? Didn't change the way?
Nah. I normally like rap about cool things, you know? I just got like a few lyrics where I just rap about street stuff.
Uh-huh.
And those are the lyrics that they try to use against me. But
yeah.
most of the time I don't rap about that type of stuff.
You had lyrics of yours used.
And he's speaking about the quality of rap here. Okay. Quality of rap in the game right now. Family, how do we feel about the quality of rap in the game right now? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. If you asking me, rap is dead. Rap is dead. The days of us getting artists signed at 20 million, you see a big, movement go behind their music, interviews, music videos, placements everywhere. Those days are really done. Most artists are making a lot of things happen on their own, and the artists who are at the labels or the major labels, what young artist is playing the major label game? Anybody? Can you name a artist under the age of 25 who is at a major label playing the major label game? I'll even give you one better. Can you name an artist under 25 that we can see leading the next 10 years in rap? We just don't currently have it. Rap is nowhere near what it once was. Not at all. Not at all.
Do you feel like it's like rap music in general is in a good place?
Yes. I think the numbers could be better, but yeah.
Oh, you mean like people could be selling more?
Yeah. I seen something about like the percentage in hip hop has like went down.
Oh, really?
I seen something like that when I was locked up. So.
Do you have a theory about why?
I think a lot of people like rapping about the same thing.
Mm.
And nobody is bringing like something that you can actually watch. You can enjoy the music and like enjoy the things that they do, but like we used to like make movies, I think now it's just like quick. You got to get back to like movies. Like, got to get back to like to where like people respect it.
Why do you think they went away from that in the first place?
Because like it was just a big wave of like nothingness running the game. Like super simple videos, not really high price videos. Like that wave like came in really strong. So even the people that was doing high price videos, they started doing like regular videos because that's what was popping.
Yeah.
But I think now we did it so long to the point where we like comfortable with that and we don't want to do stuff like this no more that take time. Now we just like, man, let's just go ahead and shoot the video. Let's
Yeah.
Instead of like a fucking day set, 2 day set, shit like that.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you. This talk he got from Leroy Cohen. When Thug was young in the game, Leroy would not let Thug go anywhere alone, interviews included. Leo really took his time with Thug, and he showed him a quality of how you do music, and now Thug can see the difference in what he was taught versus what's going on now. Super fire, and I totally agree with him. I totally agree with him. So with Thug's latest video, they did take it back to the old school. Now, not sure if you remember the oldest video, but in the oldest video, they chopped up a Maybach, right? Which was a very fire concept. Chopped up a Maybach and just kind of dogged it out in the video, right? Well, Thugger, in his new song with Future, he does the same thing, I think, with a, what is he doing it with? A Porsche?
Blowing money, trenches filled with.
By the way, I think this song is so fire. No cap. I think this song is so fire.
Money, these millions, you dig? I'm spending this shit on my. I don't want you gonna do nothing if I don't know the name of it. Fuck this little bitch.
So they chopped up the whip as well.
Go snake shit up, Betty. Transport far and go
Also had a beat switch in it. Yo, if you haven't had a chance, check it out. Money on Money. It is fire. No cap. No cap. Let's see here. Young Thug names the leaders of Atlanta in his new interview with GQ. We got himself, T.I., Migos, Future, Lil Baby, 21 Savage, Gucci Mane, Andre 3K. I don't think he left nobody off the list. Wait, Jeezy. But I guess Jeezy may not be looking at as the leader or one of the leaders. You know, a lot of people kind of make Jeezy's come up in Atlanta a little controversial, right? Okay. What else? What else? Let's check in on this Rick Ross. Now, family, Rick Ross got to be trolling, okay? Rose has been out in Paris, and my man is really moving like a mafia boss. Let's check it out. Hold up. Now, come on. I guess he got him, you know what I'm saying? You know Ross, he always switching it up with the ladies, man. Ross is a ladies' man. Every time you see him, he got a new one, man. So Ross is moving around in Paris, right? Let's check this out.
Hey, please, 1 minute. 1 minute. Come on. Lama. Come on, let's see me 1 minute, please.
Okay. Looking around, checking the area, making sure he ain't, you know what I mean? Now, he goes from here, you know what I'm saying, making sure his current thing getting the car the right way to, you know, them having lunch on the street. Now, I'm not sure why she ain't sitting at the table with him. Probably because he got this gentleman here. They working on a business deal. Now, you see the young lady right here. Now, Ross is being, this is some Louis luggage, right? Louis suitcase. He's drinking on some Bel Air. Now, listen. When you want to talk about something being forced, I mean, damn. I don't know why he punished himself like that, drinking all this damn Bel Air. Anyway, let's see what we got. Now, it seems as if Ross is showing him something in the briefcase like, yeah, you know, it's all there. Now, listen, if I'm going off of the mafia movies, you got the security guard. Ross ain't touching. You got Ross's security guard handing the other security guard something. If I'm not mistaken, the bricks are on the way. The bricks are on the way. This smile on his face indicates everything is what it needs to be. He got a smile on his too. All right? Look, we toasting. Look, he got her drinking that shit. Hey, man, listen. Family, I don't know if y'all ever tasted Bel Air. That shit tastes like gasoline. I mean, she's a rider to be drinking this bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, Ross a little tipsy. He almost tripped on my dog right here. You feel me? All right, so boom. Ross told him at the end of that conversation, I need those bricks dropped off by 12. Gets up, he moving on. This nigga Ross. Yo, this nigga Ross a character, gang. Nigga toasting to the nigga toasting the people driving by.
Put it on 60.
Alright. Okay, Ross. We spoke about that. Let's see here. Stephen A wasn't scared of LeBron. I think I'm sports that. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Let's see. Michael Irvin. Shannon Sharpe. Alright, let's do a Shannon Sharpe update. Let's actually do a Shannon Sharpe update. Family, they really trying to get Unc the fuck out of here. Now look. Unc has had a second accuser come out. Alright. Let's see here. Excuse me. Here we go. All right. Shannon Sharpe's attorney have released this statement to BSO about his second accuser, Michelle Evans. Michelle?
What?
Not the Michelle that we went live on Instagram with. Hold on now. Michelle Evans claims Miss Evans is trying to exploit him and is on probation for trying to murder her husband. What? Is this the case here? Michelle Bunny Evans was convicted of second-degree murder in the 2015 death of her husband. What's going on, Ben? I appreciate you pulling up. Husband David Evans in Illinois. Below is a detailed overview of the case and her conviction based on available information addressing the incident, legal proceedings, and outcome. On October 20 of 2015, Michelle Evans, then 43, fatally stabbed her husband, David Evans, during a domestic altercation at their home in Bolingbrook, Illinois. According to reports from Bolingbrook, Patch, and other sources, the incident occurred during an argument, the specifics of which were not fully detailed in public records. Police responded to the scene and David Evans was pronounced dead due to the stab wounds. Michelle Evans was arrested and charged in connection with her husband's death. Is this the same Michelle that damn Shannon Sharpe fucking on? Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way. Michelle Evans. Who is Michelle Evans? What the? Is this the same dad, bruh? Who's Michelle Evans? Shannon Sharpe ex-girlfriend accuses him of rape as she shares shocking details of S.A., a former girlfriend of NFL Hall of Famer. Shannon Sharpe has alleged that their 10-year relationship ended with her filing a restraining order after the Hall of Famer raped her and then threatened to ruin her career if she even went public with the accusations. A previously undisclosed 2023 lawsuit reveals. Wait, what does Michelle do? It says ruin her career. She looks like a pop star from the 80s or some shit, right? Don't she got like an 80s pop star look to her? Michelle Bundy. Look, Michelle Bundy, Peggy Bundy, red hair. This 80s theme is coming to life, I'm telling you. Now 52. Oh shit, he is fucking with an old one. Okay. He fuck with some young white women, some old white women. I ain't seen a nigga yet. Michelle Bundy Evans, now 52, filed a $4 million defamation lawsuit against Sharpe, accusing him of publicly discussing their legal battle on television, according to court records obtained by the U.S. Sun. This came after it was revealed that Evans had filed a restraining order against Sharpe, alleging SA and stalking in connection with a September 2010 incident. Now, it's funny they bring this up because Shannon actually, I remember this, Shannon actually had to step away from CBS for a while when he was going through this. He was at CBS during this time, and he had to step away from the show to deal with this. Now, he did come back. So he's been dealing with this chick 15 years. Family, when it rains, it pours. They are coming for Shannon. But I will say, she has come for Shannon before. The bombshell revelations come just days after a separate woman referred as Jane Doe. Of course, we know Jane Doe has been outed. Now, how is her lawsuit coming now after we just got the Michelle Instagram video 2 months ago? Damn, Uncle Shannon was just breaking Michelle back in just 2 weeks ago. They coming for Unc, man. Of course, he had to step away from ESPN. He may never be back on ESPN if we're being honest with everything going on with these allegations. Damn. Damn. What is this? Hold up. Okay. All right. Yo, family, I think we're going to keep it kind of light today, family. I'm not going to lie to you. I think we're going to call it a little early. I think we're going to pop back in tomorrow. We did it for the day. Okay? Family, I appreciate you pulling up, kicking it with your boy. We'll be back soon. Get a little energy up, family. I appreciate you popping in. Please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. I appreciate you. Until next time, family, we out. I hope you have an amazing evening. I love you. We out. Peace.
Soon as I left the spot, pulled over by the cops. Them bitches found my Glock. They threw me in the box.
8 months tops.
Staring at the clock. Commissary stop. Man, we caught a 5 drop. The nigga jaw gon' drop. The bitches draws gon' drop. And then the calls gon' drop.
Hello.
I bought too hard, they flap. Whoa. Now all these bitches got ass. How did they get it so fast? They ain't have that in the past. I still smash in LA, they getting shot.
Bitch, I know the ducks.
In my yeah, we on the yacht. Your bitch know where we got.
Hold up.
I ain't from the know ya, but Tunch is still a soldier. And wrestling beat the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia, yeah. And I fuck these hoes if I don't doze off on that drink. If I do, bitch, you to blame. Coochie lane, we stink. It better be the only thing. Big bank, take Lil back.
You know the gang.
But my bitch keep me in the loop. She She blow me like hot camera soup. My waters come out like a troop. Innocent boss, not the oops. Enjoying my financial fruits. I'm in a pineapple coupe. Passing you up like you.
Family, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love.
Enough to buy a dip. Get her with some sip. She fall asleep, I dip. I'm rich, bitch. Money, rich. What's in that bag? 14 bricks. You got 14 bricks in that bag? Used to drive a Mozzie. Used to be locked up with the dude that stopped the shanty. Used to be in Holly Grove with dudes that cut them bodies. Told you got so many hoes that call me John Dottie. To your bitch, I'm Mr. Biggs, my nigga Brian Osley. I'm kamikaze and you niggas Ronda Rousey. It's New Orleans, really rock. Drop it to the socks. Over your Jordan, the ones that haven't dropped. Wait for Carter Pop to drop. It's the rock. Tell them bitches it's the rock. Yeah. I'm throwing up the rock. Yeah, I ain't from Magnolia, but Tony's still a soldier. And rest in peace the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia. Yeah.
Family, it's your boy Jay. We'll be back.
Do the knowledge, nigga.